What really happened behind the scenes that a blurry 10-second video could shake millions of fans, spark wild theories, and make people wonder, was this just a coincidence, or a small fragment of something that has been hidden all along? Jakarta, March 30th, 2026. Amid the endless baduk of digital content constantly appearing and disappearing, a simple clip uploaded by the fan account at Kovarbi suddenly became impossible to ignore. Not because of its high quality, nor because of perfect camera angles, but precisely the opposite. The video appeared to be secretly recorded, with such low resolution that many netizens described it as 144p or even microwave quality. Yet within those limitations lay something far more powerful, a moment that felt raw, spontaneous, and seemingly never meant for public eyes. In the brief recording, two globally recognized figures can be seen standing extremely close to one another, Jungkook and Kim Taehyung. There is no stage, no spotlight, no choreography. Just a space that appears to be a backstage area or perhaps an elevator. Locations that some fans claim resemble places seen in previous moments. But what makes this video different is not the setting, but the subtle interaction within it. Jungkook, standing behind Taehyung, slowly raises his hand. The movement appears careful, almost instinctive, as he reaches toward Taehyung's head or neck. Within seconds, the gesture becomes more specific, as if he is adjusting Taehyung's bandana or the string of his hoodie. The question quickly becomes unavoidable. Is this merely a casual habit between group members who have spent years together? Or is there something more that has gone unnoticed all this time? Netizen reactions were just as dramatic. Many immediately connected the moment to the dynamic between the two, which has long been a topic of intense discussion among fans. Some argued that the gesture felt too intimate to be accidental. Others emphasized that such actions reflect a level of comfort and closeness that cannot be fabricated, especially when it happens off-camera. But on the other hand, some voices urged restraint. They pointed out that in the context of the South Korean entertainment industry, especially within a group like BTS, warm physical interactions are not unusual. Members often display closeness as part of a strong team dynamic built over years of living, training, and working together. Even so, there is something about this video that feels different. Perhaps it is the way Jungkook approaches, without hesitation. Perhaps it is Taehyung's calm demeanor, as if he is accustomed to such gestures. Or perhaps it is the absence of awareness that they are being recorded, making every movement feel more genuine and unfiltered. From a psychological perspective, this phenomenon is equally fascinating. In many studies of body language, small gestures such as adjusting someone's clothing are often associated with care, attentiveness, and even emotional attachment. These actions are usually spontaneous, unplanned, and reflective of a relationship that goes beyond formal social boundaries. So, is that what we are witnessing here? Or are people simply seeing what they want to see? These questions continue to echo across social media platforms. Hashtags related to the video have begun to trend, accompanied by frame-by-frame analyses from fans attempting to decode every tiny detail. Some even compare this clip with past moments, searching for patterns that might suggest consistency in Jungkook and Taehyung's interactions. Interestingly, it is precisely the video's poor quality that fuels the imagination. The lack of visual clarity opens the door to broader interpretation. Every movement can be read in multiple ways, every second replayed and examined endlessly. Did I ask this just coincidence? Or an unintended leak of something more? In today's entertainment landscape, the line between public and private spaces is increasingly blurred. Cameras can appear anywhere, even in places that should serve as safe zones for artists. Videos like this serve as a reminder that behind carefully curated public images, there is always a more raw and authentic side. At the same time, an important ethical question arises. Is it fair to judge someone's relationship based on a short clip recorded without consent? Do audiences have the right to interpret every gesture as something deeper than what it appears? This debate continues to intensify. Some fans believe moments like this reveal the human side of their idols, that behind their global superstar status, they remain individuals with complex and genuine personal relationships. Others warn that excessive speculation can be harmful, both to the artists and the fan community itself. Amid all of this, one thing remains undeniable: the power of a small moment. In just 10 seconds, this video has triggered waves of emotion, discussion, and even conflicting opinions worldwide. It proves that in the digital age, high production value is not necessary to create a massive impact. Sometimes, all it takes is authenticity, or at least the illusion of it, and perhaps that is the true appeal of this video, not in what is clearly seen, but in what is deeply felt, not in certainty, but in unanswered possibilities. So, did these 10 seconds really reveal everything? Or did they simply open the door to even bigger questions about relationships, perception, and the blurred line between reality and interpretation? And yet, as the video continues to circulate and gather millions of views across platforms, a new layer of curiosity begins to unfold, one that goes beyond the surface of a simple interaction and dives into the patterns that fans believe they have seen before. Could it be that this 10-second clip is not an isolated moment at all, but rather a continuation of something that has been quietly present for years? For longtime observers of BTS, the dynamic between Jungkook and Kim Taehyung has always carried a certain depth that is difficult to define. From playful interactions on stage to quiet, almost unnoticed gestures off-camera, their relationship has often been described as layered, evolving, and at times, intriguingly ambiguous. But what happens when a moment that feels so personal suddenly becomes public consumption? The grainy texture of the video almost acts like a veil, forcing viewers to focus not on clarity, but on intent. Every slight movement becomes amplified. The angle of Jungkook's hand, the subtle tilt of Taehyung's head, the distance between them that seems to shrink and disappear within seconds. All of it transforms into evidence, clues, fragments of a narrative that fans are eager to piece together. Some have pointed out how natural Jungkook's motion appears, as if adjusting Taehyung's clothing is something he has done countless times before. There is no hesitation, no awkwardness, no visible second thought. It is quick, precise, and almost protective. And Taehyung's response, or lack thereof, adds another layer of intrigue. He does not pull away. He does not react with surprise. Instead, he remains still, almost as if he trusts the gesture completely. I ask, that level of comfort something that can truly be explained by friendship alone? Or does it hint at a deeper emotional synchronization that only a few ever get to witness? As these questions spread, so do the interpretations. Some fans revisit older clips, drawing parallels between past and present. They recall moments where Jungkook seemed unusually attentive to Taehyung, fixing his microphone, brushing something off his outfit, or simply standing closer than necessary in situations where space was not limited. Individually, these moments might seem insignificant, but when viewed together, they begin to form a pattern that is difficult for some to ignore. At the same time, there is an undeniable tension between perception and reality. The human brain is wired to seek meaning, to connect dots even when they may not exist. In a fandom as passionate and detail-oriented as this, even the smallest gesture can evolve into a full narrative, complete with emotional stakes and imagined backstories. And yet, there is something uniquely compelling about moments captured unintentionally. Unlike staged content or official broadcasts, a candid clip carries an aura of truth. It feels unscripted, untouched by editorial decisions, free from the pressure of performance. This is perhaps why the video resonates so deeply. It gives the illusion of access, a glimpse into a world that is usually hidden behind carefully constructed images. But with that illusion comes responsibility. As the clip spreads, so does the weight of interpretation placed upon it. What begins as curiosity can quickly turn into assumption, and assumption into belief. Lines blur, narratives solidify, and before long, a 10-second moment risks becoming a definitive statement about something far more complex. Interestingly, some observers have shifted the focus away from the interaction itself and toward the context in which it occurred. The possibility that the video was taken in a backstage area or elevator raises further questions. These are spaces typically reserved for brief pauses between schedules, moments of transition where artists can let their guard down, even if only slightly. If that is the case, then what we are seeing might not just be a gesture, but a rare instance of unfiltered behavior, something that exists outside the boundaries of performance. Because in an industry where every detail is often curated, controlled, and carefully presented,